Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm gonna demo review this great pedal. First and foremost, a big thanks to Nux for sending me this pedal. So this is the Fireman Distortion from Nux. It's a great distortion pedal that produces great tones, especially that brown tone that we all know and love. I'm basically connecting this to my Katana, and the Katana MK2 is in its stock mode, so there's no post or pre-EQ, just as it comes from the factory. As usual, I'm using my Sennheiser E906 via my UAD Apollo Twin MK2 interface and then Logic to record. The pedal layout is very easy to understand. On the top you have volume and gain for the two different channels it has, and on the bottom you have EQ. You have your knob for bass, treble, presence and tight. You also on the back have the input, output. You can operate this at 18 volts or 9 volts. True bypass or buffer bypass, and also an external foot switch. On the front you have a switch to engage the pedal, and this one is to switch between the two different channels. It comes in a very well crafted metal case, and it's solid as a tank, and it sounds amazing, especially for those brown tones. For almost a fraction of a price you can get probably better tones than its competition. So let's hear some sounds from this pedal. Okay, so the pedal is bypassed for now. This is the clean tone on the Katana. All knobs are at noon. So let's engage it. And I want to point out a couple of things here on the pedal. And first and foremost, let me reduce the gain for the channel 1, which is right now here presented. And you have volume here and also gain here. So I'm going to engage it as it is. I'm going to put some volume. And the gain is at minimum. Let's see how it sounds with this Les Paul. Okay, it sounds great. Now you have your EQ down here. Let's increase a little bit the presence. Take out some treble and increase the bass, see how it sounds on the bridge pickup. Okay, let's increase the gain and turn down a little bit the volume. See how it sounds now on the bridge pickup of this Les Paul. Reduce a little bit the bass because we have too much bass right now going on. Increase a little bit the treble and the presence. We'll go into the tight knob in a second. Alright, let's increase again. Bridge pickup. Decrease a little bit the bass. The noise you're hearing is not perfectly normal because I haven't engaged the noise suppressor on the Katana. Okay, let's max it out with the same settings on the EQ. The idea with this pedal is for you to have like a rhythm channel and a boost solo channel. They both share the same EQ. You can have great results. I might have this channel as my rhythm channel with less gain, for example here, just to play some chords. or even heavier stuff. Okay, you adjust your EQ as you wish. Little more presence here. Now the tightness knob does what it says. It tightens the tone, but it loses a little bit of distortion. So for example, if I max out the gain here and put tightness all over to the left, you'll have this tone. Which is very juicy, but if you turn it all the way up, it gets much more tight. You just lose a little bit of gain, and in this case I would use probably a booster pedal just to max out the gain and have some really modern high gain tones. Now let's try out with a different guitar. Okay, now with this Fender Stratocaster Vinterra, staying on the same channel, just reducing the gain, because basically you have the same tones on both channels. It's just a matter of having it set it out the way you like it, with the EQ that you like it, and then just go from like a lead channel into a solo channel, something like that. So let me reduce the gain and see how it sounds on the neck pickup with this Stratocaster. Now I can increase the volume here, also the bass, and take out the tightness because I really don't need it right now. Has a beautiful tone to it. Yeah, very cool. On different positions. Let's increase the presence a little bit, and also the treble, decrease the bass. And this is with the gain really down there. Different positions here on the Strat. Now the bridge pickup. Now you can increase the gain, of course, not too much, at least I wouldn't do it for a Strat. Let's see how it sounds here. Take out some presence and mids, and also bass. Now what I'm going to do is add some effects on the M key too. Very touch sensitive. Let's increase the gain. Max it out. Then you can control basically from your guitar. Sounds very juicy. I'm going to reduce the gain. I'm going to give it a little bit more presence, a bit more tightness to it, or less tightness, I mean. So as you guys can see, also sounds great with the Stratocaster. Now let's change guitars and take for another tone. Okay, so how well does it handle like this active checker with active pickups? Let's check it out, some tones here. Increase probably the tightness or put everything at noon except for the bass. And the gain is at mid. So it does chug. Let me increase the gain, max it out. Increase a little bit the bass, also the treble and the presence, and max out the tightness. Even with the active pickups, I believe it needs a little bit of a boost so it can have more distortion. Especially when you engage the tightness knob and max it out, because it really tightens up the tone, but the distortion goes away. So I will definitely use a booster pedal of some sort to increase the gain here. Apart from that, I think this pedal sounds amazing. No matter what guitar you use or setting you have, it really delivers a great juicy tone. So basically this is it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this demo review. A couple of things I'd like to mention about this pedal that I think there's room to improve. The first one being the tightness knob. When totally rolled on, I mean, you know, it loses distortion, and it shouldn't be the case. The sound stays really tight for modern metal, but I would use a booster pedal because it needs more distortion. Another thing that I think it's supposed to be, at least for me, was a little bit confusing, because when you start the pedal, number one is red and number two is green. Okay, so it doesn't matter too much because it's the same channel on top and on bottom. I mean, on top you have the same channel, different volumes and gains, and on bottom you have the EQ. Nonetheless, I think it would be better to start with the green light, so it's more of a, you know, less distorted sound, and then click it for the red light so you have more heavy sound. But it's the opposite thing on this pedal. It's just two things I would change. Apart from that, like I said before, very well built guitar pedal, built like a tank, sounds great. I highly recommend you to get one of these pedals, and it sounds great on the Katana. So if you have a Katana, I have to try it on my other amps, but I believe it will sound great as well. So many thanks for watching. Stay safe. Cheers. Till the next one.